Here we are ready to cut out our block. This is a block that we did on our friendships, piecing friendships class called the sampler quilt, and it is the block that is also called box quilt or either Road to California. I made a mistake whenever I was fixing this on EQ8, so I need to show you how to cut it and get rid of that mistake. So here's the block itself. And you can either make all of these 4 pieces one color, 2 colors. Since I did make it this colorful, I am going to cut it out that way. Gonna show you what I messed up was this part right here. As you can tell over here, I've got 2 different colors, the triangle and the rectangle. Here I made it one piece. By doing that, I changed the way that it needed to be cut. So in order for me to fix it, this is what we need to do. If you look at this drawing over here, I put the line back in and I made this piece a number F, just like all the others all the way around. This piece had changed to a D because it was a whole piece and it was only had one like that. So we're going to change this piece to a C. So now instead of 1 D for all of this, we've got 2 more pieces, F and C. So down here on C, I've added 1 more yellow patch that we're going to have to cut, and that's only because this is yellow in the picture. And on the second page, number D, we don't need that one at all anymore. So just get rid of that one altogether. So we're going to come back and we're going to cut these, and I'll show you step by step how to do each one. Hey, I'm back. We're trying to cut out this block quilt or box quilt. I always say it wrong. The material that I'm using is actually cut out from old cotton scrubs. This is going to be called my scrub quilt. So my sizes aren't going to be perfectly, make the long strip cut down, but we will get the right sizes. So the first one I have to cut is A, and we're going to go with A is on all 4 of the blocks. So the first one, A, I need 5 by 2 inches, and I need 1 of every color. So 5 by 2 inches is what we're going to cut, 2 of each color. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a straight cut. And another straight cut. Okay, so off of this one I need 5 by 2. So let's see. Nice if I use the right end so I'll know how much 5 is. Yeah, this would be perfect. So I'm going to cut it 4 inches. I'll cut that 5 inches. Oh, let's go this way. Having a hard time with this. I don't know why I can't seem to get it straight today, but here we go. Got my straight ends at the bottom. And now cut it by 2. Okay, So out of this color, I've got 5 by 2. So I'm going to say 5 by 2. This is A. And I'm going to say this is the orange, since my colors are off. Okay, so that's all I need for that particular one. So we'll hold on to this. And all these others that I have here on the table, this is all that's been donated to us. I'm just ironing it and folding it and getting it ready for the class. Okay. So, my next one, I need 2 that are the same size. And like I said, these were scrubbed. So that's why they are not perfect squares. So I'm going to make this straight down. I have a hard time figuring out which way to turn it since I'm right-handed. And this is not really a full a normal size piece of fabric. Okay, I need 2 of them that are 5 inches. So I'm going to cut it even at the top here. Get rid of that. I'm going to flip it around. Put it on my 5. Okay. So I've got 2 more. So I'll keep doing the rest of these the exact same way for the number A, and I will be right back. Now we are ready to cut the B's. B's are the very easy ones. They're all the little triangles right here, all in a neutral color. So again, I've got a scrub that's all in a neutral color. So I'm going to cut 1 square that is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4. After I cut that square, then I'm going to cut it in diagonals both directions. So let's show you how to do that. I think I want to cut it this way. So 4 1/4. Half, there's a quarter, make it a quarter all the way down. So we'll save that. Now we'll make it 4 1/4 this direction. So that should be 4 1/4, so let me double check. Four 1/4 that direction. Four 1/4 that direction. So that's perfect. So now we're gonna cut it, like I said, diagonally, both directions. So I'm gonna line it up here on my lines. Get my straight edge. Line this up with the points. And go one direction. Same thing over here. Line it up with my points. Oops, dropped that one a little bit wrong. And go that direction. Now I have 4 triangles exactly the same size. So I'll get the number C ready and I'll be right back. Okay, here we are after I have cut all the pieces for the box quilt, which was this one. And I went back and I looked at the videos. And unfortunately, there were 2 that did not record. And the first one is the number C, which all of them of all colors here at the bottom, all of them needed to be cut 3.5 by 2. So that's not hard. So if you need to make a 3.5 inch strip and then cut them all 2 inches long, you're gonna come up with exactly what you need as long as you go by the diagram here at the bottom. The last one that also did not record is the letter F. We don't need everything that we're gonna cut, but you basically need squares of each color, 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. And once you get those 2 3/8 squares cut, you'll cut it across diagonally 1 time. So you'll end up with that many patches. So it's not that hard, it's just for some reason it didn't record while I was doing it. So if you'll just cut them that way and you'll get all your pieces, and then we'll sew it all together to make this entire block. Now here are all the pieces that are cut. I have all of the A's, all of the B's, all of the C's. We have no D because we canceled that one. All of the E's and all of the F's. Now we just need to put them together to make this beautiful block. Again, remember that mine is the different colors. Mine is made out of scrubs, so it's not always going to be a perfect match, but it's going to be a fun quilted quilt when we get finished with it. So this is our 5th block out of 6 blocks.